arcade sucks!
Welcome back to Jak and Daxter. Gonna go ahead and jump straight into this. And the last one, we started the game and we got done with Forbidden Jungle and oh no, we didn't go back to Sentinel Beach. No! Oh no! I forgot. We'll go back after Misty Island. We'll go back after Misty Island. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I forgot about Sentinel Beach. I'm such a loser, dude. Oh my goodness, I'm such a loser. Anyway. Let's go ahead and head to, and as you can see, there's already one. So Misty Island, not really as hard as the game.
Gives me the creeps. And trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz.
Yeah, I know that. Actually. Anyway, so this area, the game kind of lies to you because it makes it seem like it's like this like super hard area and like, oh man, like you're gonna have a lot of trouble with it. Not really. You're also going to be able to experience Red Eco a little bit here, so it is nice to kind of come back here, because when I was a kid, I used to never touch this area, and then I would come back here when I was older, but now, or I would come back when I was younger, but now I really enjoy this area, and it's also one of the fastest ways to experience Red Eco for yourself, because these guys right here, as you can see, take 2 hits to destroy, so... You are gonna these guys take 2 hits to destroy, so you do want to be careful. Now, I will say something about Misty Island. You're gonna see down there, you're gonna see that there is a thing to do this. We will get to that. Misty Island actually circles all the way around, so that's something interesting about Misty Island, is that it actually circles all the way around. You can get to one point to the other from Misty Island from here. So that's something I've always found interesting about Misty Island, is that it actually completely and totally loops around. So it's really not that hard to find stuff there. Or here, I should say. And what I'm gonna do here is go down to grab these. And don't worry, we can catch the Muse. The Muse is pretty easy to catch. All you gotta do is punch him, and you'll get him. Oh, way. Well, that didn't work as much as I thought it would. Just a second. Editor, speed this up so they don't have to watch me chase the Muse.
Look at this dude.
Got him. There we go. Easy. Whew! I don't know how I freaking turned him around, but I did. Either way, that's Muse done. Pretty easy, all things considered. He's really not that hard. You just gotta kind of stay on him and make sure you're up. Now, you do want to be careful. Yeah, that's right. So so that's the thing about Misty Island. You gotta be careful when heading to Misty Island, because you will fall off and you will die. So some of you will die, but that's a risk dang it. I was gonna say that's a risk I'm willing to take. Lord Farquaad type beat, you know. Yeah. There is water there, but it just kind of low-key just kills you instantaneously. But yeah, that's the other reason I wanted to save Misty Island for this video, because I actually low-key don't really like Misty Island. It's cool like in levels, but like in practice it's cool, but it is pretty easy to die here. Now I'll say this, I like Misty Island when you're playing it on your own on a PS2 on original hardware, but playing it on actual like emulator, this level sucks, because this level very much requires very specific platforming, very precise movement and stuff like that. And when an emulator kind of either like lags and or you get the you know, the ports where the physics just don't feel exactly just quite right, and I don't know if it's just something with how well detailed this game was made or what that makes this game just feel so out of place when playing it, but that's just something that's always stuck out to me about this game, is that no matter what, and I said this in the last video, of course, so I'm just going to reiterate it here, is that this game, for some reason, just feels very, very, like, out of place when it comes to the physics and stuff. It does not feel anything like the original when it comes to emulation and or ports of this game. It feels very, very different. And that's something that I'm very much, like, kind of iffy on. But it is what it is. You know, you can't stop that. But jump. Jump. Okay, nice. I am gonna go back around because even though we can jump. Okay, hold up. I thought, what? It pushed me off! That's actually not fair. Did y'all see that junk? Nah, because I'm actually mad about that. Wait, I double jumped! Are you kidding? That's the other thing about emulation too. Emulation and ports, for some reason, okay, so like I said, I've played this game, and the reason I say this whole thing about the ports just feeling weird, and why I think some people in the comments will hopefully agree with me in the last video, because it's being recorded literally immediately after the previous video. Why I think people will agree with me is if you've played any of the Jak and Daxter games before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I've played this game over 100%, the entire trilogy, on original hardware at least over 3 to 4 times, and I've never ever when playing original hardware on this game had a problem with input drops until I played this game emulated and or with ports. I die way more playing the port versions of this game than I do any other time with this game. It's always just been a problem that I've experienced in this game with specifically like ports and emulation. And I don't know why that is the way it is, but it just is. Alright, bro. Okay. And then you can grab this to go up and get the other thing. Now, the thing about these guys is they will only shoot at one spot. So you're not going to be able to... Yeah, so here's where... Where's Dax got turned, basically. But the guy on the cannon upstairs will not aim where you're standing. So you actually have to go down in this case. And watch out for that Dark Eco. You will insta-die, basically. So there's that as well. Let me make sure I'm not low. We're good. Okay. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, we're good. Yeah, I don't necessarily like playing this game emulated and or ported, but you know, it's the risk I'm willing to take for content and, you know, being able to play the game again while preserving the original, you know, preserving the game in a way, and or, you know, not having to do an incredibly weird and bulky setup for a PS2. I'm just not gonna do that. If I had the option, I literally would, but or if it wasn't as complicated to do a capture card on a PS2, I literally would actually do it in a heartbeat and play this game on original hardware like other people have before. But that's not me, and I'm lazy. So yeah. Oh, we do need to actually. All right, jump. Okay, we gotta be quick. Ouch.
And keep away from those Dark Eco boxes.
There we go. Okay, so on the one side of this, you have the like a climbable route to get to where the guy with the cannon is. And then on the other side, you have the route to get back to, now, I might actually cheat a little bit of a death here, to get back whenever we need to get back. But for now, I'm going to refer to the game and just follow the protocol, like so. So we can get what we need to get on with our lives. And then there should be 2 more of these little suckers. I gotta remember where they're at. Okay, don't do that, because then you'll die. Ha, okay. I don't know why that hoed me, by the way. But, either way. Yeah, just playing on emulation is annoying. It's bad. I just don't like it. At least for this game. There's a lot of other times where it really works, but here, like, I'm gonna get hurt a lot because it's gonna eat my inputs. You'll see it happen. But, okay, cool. Yep. Then grab that. 1 more. Grab these. I got hurt so much here when I was playing it on my own time. Yep. See, I knew that was gonna happen, so that's why I didn't. Over here, nothing here. Where's that last scout fly? There's a power cell here. Oh, right, that's right. It's on the water. That's right.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. You two didn't screw up. Now that the lurkers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco and cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The 2 of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
Okay, cool. And then do that to save it, so we don't die. Alright, now all we gotta do is we gotta run back, which shouldn't be an issue. Should be no enemies on our way back, and then we can get all the stuff. So the water thing on the thing, you'll actually get to see that. It's pretty cool. The little, what is it? The zoomer. The zoomer's pretty cool. Invented by Kira. Pretty cool. We'll get to see it here, and we'll get to see it one more time. Just the tech for you. Wait! No, it got me. I told you there was a fish, bro. And he'll get you right there, too. Dude, that thing used to scare me as a kid, too. Like, as a kid, bro, I would hear that boom, 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 and it would scare the crap out of me as a kid. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that junk actually had me terrified. On the edge of my seat, I was like, no, please, please, please. I'd be like, no, don't come eat me, please. I'd be getting scared and everything. Pooping my pants, bro. Because I was hardly potty trained. That's a lie, actually. Don't. That was my brother. Sorry, brother. But gotta air you out a little bit on video. That's it is what it is. But you know, I'm devious for that. I'm sorry. I know I'm devious for that, but it is. So with the this, all you gotta do is do the jump here. All you gotta do is jump here. Get through here and grab these. Oh, shoot. And it's pretty cool, actually, because, like, yeah, like I said, you get the, crap. You get to kind of drive over this water, and... There we go, got that. Okay, and with these guys, you make sure you want to hit them. Do not hit the bombs. You hit the bombs, you're cooked. So, well, you're not cooked. You'll just get hurt and lose a life, but it is what it is. It's not like you're going to get absolutely decimated or anything. But I am going to... try to get this on the first try, because if I don't, well, I didn't, because the game decided, you know what, let's stop you. You were at full speed, but we're gonna stop you here so you don't. And don't worry, this zoomer, I think it's cool and it controls pretty decently, but there is actually a whole level with the zoomer, and I don't really like that level. So hopefully we won't have to do that again, but hopefully we'll get lucky with doing some of these zoomer levels. They aren't, the good thing is they aren't like incredibly hard, but there is a few missions where you gotta like, there's one area called the Precursor Basin, and you literally are just riding the that'll be in the next area that we're trying to unlock right now. It's literally in the next area, and where you drive this thing in the entirety of the Precursor Basin, which is pretty trash, I'm not gonna lie. It's not fun. Got you, there we go. And then this should be all of the, let's see, orbs right here. Yep, that's all Misty Island's orbs. And I know we have one more little flyer guy, because they didn't proc it. Yeah, there he is. Look at Jack, look at him. He's like, alright. Let's wait for him right here. Oh, there's two of them. There you are. Come down. Boom. And there we go. And that's how you get your final power cell. In this area, I believe, aside from bringing the muse back to the sculptor, which is good, because that will actually remind me to go to Sentinel Beach, and y'all won't do it because y'all aren't gonna remind me. Y'all don't do crap for me, chat. Y'all are such bad fans. Y'all don't do literally anything for me, and it's annoying. I'm getting sick of it. I'm gonna revolt against y'all. And you know what? I'm just gonna quit YouTube. I'm just gonna quit YouTube because y'all never help me. All y'all ever do is troll me in chat and call me names and say I'm bad at the game. But guess what? You can't say that anymore because I'm actually good at this game. I say as I hit 2 rocks, but I'm actually good at this game when the emulation isn't actually bugging out on me. I'm actually good at this game. All right, you can't say that anymore. It's not fair. I don't like it, and it hurts my feelings. All right. You freaking losers over here talking about some old West, but you're just bad at the game. Quite frankly, I don't really like you. I don't like your content. It sucks, and yeah, I'm gonna unsubscribe. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna subscribe so I can keep telling you I hate you, and then you hurt my feelings. And you know what I do? Editor, put up a like a super dramatic scene of somebody crying. I just cry. I just sit in my room. I bundle up like Spider-Man does in the corner, like he does when he found out about his divorce about MJ. I just cry. I put my arms around my knees and I just cry. I just sit there and cry the whole time, and I don't do anything. And then when I go to work, I just sit in the corner and I cry. I get my free money for 8 hours, but the whole time I'm just crying. That's all I'm doing.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't
Yeah.
think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
Yeah, so I did do that voice line because I already told y'all about the fish, which you saw him eat me, but that voice line right there does tell you, like, hey, do not go out in the water, don't go far out. That's their way of preventing you of, you know, swimming out infinitely unless you have a invincibility or like cheetah, I would assume. Alright, let's head back to Sentinel Beach, and then what we can do is we can talk to the Precursor to get our last 2 power cells, and everything in this area will be done, and all we got to do is head to the Rock Island, and I get to see my shawty again, so I'm happy about that, you know. I get to see my shawty Kira, yay! For some of my OG fans who were here in my Jack days, if you're still even on this channel, and you happen to watch this video, which I would love, let me know. This is a rite of passage for every single Jack fan. This is a rite of passage, and if you're new, but you know what Jak and Daxter is, and you've played the trilogy, this is a rite of passage. You already know who I like. And honestly, it doesn't really matter. Most of the Jak fans are like, oh, all 3 of them are bad. But Ashlyn, Tessa, or is it Tess or Tessa? One of the 2, or Kira. I gotta say, in my personal opinion, the order goes, Kira is number 1. Number 2 would be Tess, and then Ashlyn. I'm sorry, I'm not, editor, don't flame me for this, but I'm just not into the whole goth girl thing. Like, I've never really been into it, really. I don't know. I guess I can see the appeal sometimes, you know, but for the most part, like, I know, controversial opinion, but I'm just not really into goth girls. I'm not gonna lie to you. But there we go. You get this, Power Soul pops out, and you get to experience life in its full glory. And then I get to destroy these buckets. Now all we got to do is use this to... Oh, those are...
Get some! Get some!
You're enjoying this a little too much, Dax. Okay, and boom. Remember, when heading back to Sentinel Beach, you need to make sure you do the thing in the Forbidden Jungle to get this first so you can head back. That's what you need to do first. So you need to go to the Forbidden Jungle first to grab that. And then you can head back to Sentinel Beach from there. And that's Sentinel Beach done. Everything is done aside from these two here. That should be literally, yep, all of them. And then we have Fire Canyon would be our last area to go to. And we'll be done. There we go.
Another power cell is yours.
Thank you for that. And these are required, by the way. These things right here, these are required in order to get your 100%.
Here is a power cell.
Here is a power cell. And there we go. And that's 34 already. Pretty much almost halfway there. You also have to collect 2 power cells here. And one is at the end of the Fire Canyon. And the other is for the Scout Fly. So I might purposely die a few times here to get everything that we need here to complete the Fire Canyon. But there's my girl, Kira.
Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees. So try to keep her cool.
Trying to keep her cool.
Lava will definitely heat you up fast.
Alright, bro.
500 degrees and it's over.
Over? Like burning molten metal over?
The fire
Yep.
canyon gets pretty hot. So keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's
Yep.
temperature. Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck.
Yep, got you. Got you, Shawty. Let's go. We're schmoving, baby. So these boxes are how you're going to... Ouch. Let me say, that's how you grab your orbs.
There's scout flies out here too.
Yeah, there is.
See if we can catch air off those workers.
Okay. You do need to be careful. So the cooling balloons are gonna how you're gonna be able to last out here. And the lurkers also are really cool because if you hit them, first of all, I don't know how they're invulnerable out here. I guess it's just a thing they can do. But if you're not careful, they will actually, or you can actually like launch off of them, which I think is really cool. That's just me though. Okay, cool.
Use the house turn to
Grab this. Cool off. Got that. We might fall off the ledge as soon as this junk lets us out. There we go. We're good. We're good. And fire. Look at that. All of it done in one go. Look at that, baby. Look at that. If I hadn't played the game recently, I don't think I would have done that one run. I'm not going to lie, but we got it. Yeah, that should be Fire Canyon done. Yes, Fire Canyon is done. Nice. And now we're in the next area. This is Rock Village, which is the Blue Sage's hut, his home. It's pretty cool. Okay. Go around this way because there's already a Scout Fly if you want to get your Scout Fly. And we'll go ahead and try to get all the... Now, this place is pretty cool. So, as you can see, there is a swamp over there, a bog swamp. This is where you'll unlock your yellow eco. Then there's this place. This is the water level I was talking about. And then I believe the basin is over there. Yeah, that's the basin. So, that's the vehicle level. I got you.
Turn on the teleport gate.
I will. I'm not leaving. Don't worry. I believe the basin's over there, and then you've got this. So there's 3 levels. One's a vehicle level, and then there's this, and then that's how you... Up there is how you get to the next area, which will be a boss fight. This one's got to be one of my favorite levels in the game over here. The bog, I'm not gonna lie. The bog is... I know. I'm coming, baby. There you go. I got you. I got you. Dang.
I don't think
But,
you can get used to that teleporter tingling sensation.
yeah. But anyway.
It looks like the blue sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire.
I'm not gonna lie, the Bog Village, aside from being able to,
Rock Village is being bombarded with
aside from the actual,
Oh, and it looks
look at him checking her out. That's crazy, bro. He is checking her out, bro. Dang.
assuming it's operational. We're gonna need power cells.
Jack is actually a freak,
We're
bro.
going to have to find some more.
Look at him. He's playing it off too. I never realized he did that. I have played this game over 10 times at least, and I've never realized he was checking her out, bro. That's hilarious. So if you ever want to go back to the Green Sage, you can just go here and do that, whatever.
Well, the situation here stinks worse than a lurker's armpit. Before
Dang.
Blue Sage's disappearance, he journaled significant trouble in all of the surrounding areas. Of particular interest to me is the dark eco-infection of some innocent...
But the Bog level, like I was gonna say, the Bog level is very forgettable. I honestly forget that it's in... I honestly... She waved. That's funny. Who did he marry, by the way, if he has a daughter? Because Kira's his daughter. And that means she'd be, like, next in line for the Green Sage, right? Technically. But, basically, the Bog...
And Daxter, start cleaning up in here.
The Bog is a very forgettable level. I honestly forget that it's a level in this game, but, you know.
Apparently, the precursor structure just off the coast leads to an
I really like her. I've always really liked her VA, by the way. I've always really, really liked her VA, by the way. It's just, I don't know, it's just so soothing to me.
Aren't there a lot of lurker sharks in that water?
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Of course not. Just looking out for Jack here. You, what a chicken he can be.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If you swim
Hey, bro, what you selling in front of the shorty for, bro?
like shallow water,
This dude is not cooking, bro. Absolutely selling in front of Fine Shite, bro. What are we doing? This is crazy to me. But anyway, yeah, so this is Rock Village. I'll go ahead and show y'all Rock Village. It's pretty cool. I actually really like this village. Comparatively. Also, come down here and get you a scout fly right there. So that will hide up on you if you're not careful.
until we find out why the blue sage disappeared, you're going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine. Go get them.
Yeah, I'm already halfway. Don't worry about it.
Beware of the dark light, for it has twisted the
This will be the last thing we do, like always.
bring me 120 precursor orbs
Yep.
for each power cell I contain.
Alright, got you. That will be what we do last, of course, in Rock Village. And then there's Scientist Shawty over here. She's pretty hot, too, I guess. Hey, they got some beautiful women in the Jack series. That's all I gotta say. There's a reason why I love anime. So this is, yeah, that stupid precursor basin I was talking about that I don't like. Which is pretty interesting. Where's the, Oh, there it is. I see.
Look like a couple of capable fellows. I've got a research project going.
A research.
Help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We ask you for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits.
That's
of
crazy to me.
in the precursor basin
Oh,
for
yeah.
years. But now those awful lurkers have scared the moles to the surface. And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing
Oh,
habits, you might
yeah.
just save their lives.
These are so
I've got a
annoying.
cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles. We care. Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment.
I'll give that to her later. I have enough, but I'm going to give it to her later. I always do the trading last. I always do the trading last, so that way it's not completely lost on us. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Run around. Oh, please. And got it. Nice. Cool. Yeah, so as you can see, and he's up there, and he will constantly be throwing that water. I don't know if he actually aims onto you, but he will be definitely around, that's for sure. At least till we have to fight him. He is a boss fight, so that's pretty interesting as well. But this is a pretty cool area. It's a very much like a rock city kind of thing, and you know, and here's the mayor.
Not another hero. I lost my short on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet online. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
Yep. So we'll do that. Another Precursor Basin mission. And then this.
I thought that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year. Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the Boulder bombardment. So, full of valor, armor shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a Yakao steak.
Dang.
You tried attacking him with your melodrama? Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas,
He disappeared.
disappeared before
Yep.
I had a chance to turn it on. And he took all of his power cells with him. At least I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure. And seal my doom? All right. Fine. Bring me 90 precursor orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose.
And we'll do that at the end.
I'm going to fight that monster again.
I'll do it, don't worry. We will do that at the end when we're done with all the town stuff. So I am going to go ahead and do the basin. I would like to get it out of the way. I was originally going to end it here, but I've only been going for 35 minutes, so not really much. And I can get those two over there done very quickly. So I want to go ahead and do the basin because I feel like the basin will take me the longest. I'd like to get it out of the way, considering I don't really like the basin. It is pretty hard and it would take a long time in the next video, so I'd rather take all the time that we have left in this video to tackle the basin comparatively, because like I said, the basin can only be accessed, you know, as you can see, can only be accessed with this, so we have to do it this way. And what also makes the basin annoying is there are eggs here, a lot of eggs, you know. You got these little guys. I don't know if they do anything.
That's one of those.
Yeah. And then also you have these guys that you have to chase. You have a ring race as well. No? Okay. Little meerkat guys. There we go. And they jump in the hole. And then you just gotta follow him around like this, pretty much. Don't let him get too crazy. These guys, all you gotta do is just follow them until they get their way. You don't really herd them. They're kind of random in where they go because they are freaking blind. So you just gotta... I think you just really gotta not get too far, and eventually they find their way back. And... What? Are you kidding me? There we go. I was about to say, dang. Took me on a whole trip and everything. Can you not? Oh my gosh, it's lagging the game. It's lagging the game. He's lagging the game. There we go.
Let's go get our power cell from the geologist.
Why'd you say it like that? The geologist. But yeah, so that's that first mission. Not too hard. These guys are also a mission. They don't tell you about this, but these guys are also a mission. This is why I hate the Precursor Basin. Those little rings right there are so annoying to do. Oh my goodness. Are they just genuine garbage? I don't know what Naughty Dog was thinking when they did that, but they was not cooking. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I know. I know. 'Cause you're about to freaking kill me. What? What? I literally got him. I literally got him, by the way. Just so y'all know. Literally got him, but it is what it is. Grab these. I'm actually mad about that. That pissed me off. You see why I hate the basin now? You see why I hate the basin? To this day, I will always hate the basin. Is it that hard? No, it's not like incredibly hard. It's not like a, like impossible thing, but it is annoying. These guys, you gotta chase these guys, and you can't, like, you can shortcut them, and even if you shortcut them, the game's just like, oh, you want a shortcut? Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, see? You can't even shortcut them. It's freaking diapers. Yep. Like, bro, are you kidding me? Got him. There we go. Got him. Easy. And look, it pushed me off, so that's good. Well, one time I would say pushing me off was actually a goated decision. Alright, so there we go. That's that. There's a few more of these guys to get as well. So we got to get them. Basin right there. I'm going to do the races last. I'm really not looking forward to doing this. So I'm going to do those last. Rather get the easy stuff out of the way first, like collecting all the scout flies and other things, and get those out of the way. Random power cell that sits up in the air like that. Oh yeah, Sage's mission, I forgot about that. He was talking about the eco corruptor thing. Grab this, because we are going to need this rock clear when we do the racing thing, the hoops. So there we go. Grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. No, 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 no. Okay. We're good. It didn't cut me all the way back. Ouch. Ooh! I knew it. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you go off and take a nap. They've been taking naps at. Okay, cool. Grab those. That's the other benefit to also getting all the power or the precursor orbs is trading. Trading is definitely where you need them. So if you do the bare minimum in precursor orbs, you're not going to get a lot of them. So you really need to make sure that you have them. And it's better to need them than not. It's better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them, you know. As most people would say. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, you do your thing there, bruh. Yeah, just do your thing, bro. Scout fly there. Another box. I just need to grab that. Jump over to this way, jump. 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 Nice. Grab that. And grab that. Boom. Paracel! And that's why I needed the power cell. And grab this to get that last scout fly. And then you can get this to get rid of all this. And you have to get all these quick. You got to be quick with these. You got to be quick with these. If you don't, they grow back. And you got to be quick with them too. Because if they all grow back, you're cooked. Quick. Gotta run back. Gotta hurry. No. Gonna be problematic if they start growing back. And boom. Got it. Yep. Good stuff. So yeah, you do that. That one can be a little bit of a hassle. There is a way to do it all in one go. I'd forgotten how to do it. But most of the time with that, you just need to be quick and you're good to go. Yeah, bro. The only reason he's hating, by the way, is because Daxter's here. If Daxter wasn't here, he would not be hating. Just so y'all know. Grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. Got him. There we go. He was going to be annoying if I didn't get rid of him. And then you should be last. Come on. Gotcha. And that's the power cell. And then the last one should be...
Good flying! Those lurkers were no match for your zoomer. That's one more power cell.
The last of these should be right here. Yep, that's the precursor basin things. Now all we need is, I believe, the race. Let's see. Train the geologist. Beat the record time on the gorge. Free the 7 scout fly. So there's something else we haven't done. Ow, ow. There's something else we haven't done. There's some scout flies that we've missed. The record time on the course as well. Okay, the course is right there. Well, it's got to be right here, right? It's got to be this thing right here. Because there's 2 of them. You do the first challenge and then the second one appears and you got to do the second one. Oh, there's the scout fly.
One ring down, a bunch to go.
Yep. Okay, cool, cool. And trust me, you're gonna realize real quick, the Jak and Daxter trilogy. One of the things I will say, I as much as I love this trilogy to death, I feel like there's always something that you hate in every single game that you play. And the Jak and Daxter trilogy is obsessed with these like ring gate challenges and running through them with the vehicle, and they are obsessed with it. Naughty Dog loved putting these challenges out and shoving them down your throat in these games, and it was very annoying to deal with. It sucked. I've hated every single one of them ever since they did this one, and it has not changed. You gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. And I'm dead, so it doesn't matter. Because I ran into too many Dark Eco boxes, because it's almost impossible to do this challenge without bumping into something, because this thing is, as well as it controls, it also just controls like garbage at the same time, if that makes any sense. Like, it is not tight at all. Also, just don't think that green eco vent that we had there just does not heal you, so there's that too. This game is getting lagged on like crazy with my jump. You're here. You're here. You're here. Yeah, they love these challenges, man. I do need to shut up though and lock in, or else I'm cooked. So let me do that. Well, I thought I didn't get it. We're good. And there's the first one. Okay, that should be that one. There's one more scout fly we're missing too. Let's see. Navigate the blue precursor rings, beat the record time. Yeah, I figured it was the blue one. Then the 7 scout flies, and then return to the geologist. And that should be everything. And then we can part ways with some of our orbs. Or is it right through here? Oh, it's right here through here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, I know it's here somewhere. Actually, I'm glad we did that then. Alright, cool. Jump. Yeah. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, the time on this one is a little shorter. So we've got to be careful. Also, the blue rings will appear out of eye shot. So if you lose eye shot of these things, you're gonna get cooked. Ooh. You also gotta kind of manipulate the way the rock physics work a little bit to get some of these. You also kind of gotta go around the basin, outside of the basin right here, and go up this way. Got that. Nice, 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 nice. I gotta remember where this goes. I think this one actually might low-key be a little easier, I'm not gonna lie. So far, so good, though. So, you know. Ah, please, 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 please. Ah!
Through each ring before they turn off.
I know. Kill you like the boogeyman. Dark Eco's the boogeyman. There it is. It's over there. Look at how far that junk was, too. They tried to get me. They thought they was slick with that. Thought they was slick again. Look at that. Now I actually don't know where it went. Oh, we're good. Through this way. Okay, this way. Up this way. Come on. Didn't go this way yet. Come on. Up this way and jump. Got it. Nice. Perfect. We messed up last time, but that was only one time. Now all we got is the race and we're good to go. And then we'll just trade out some of our orbs and then we can do the next 2 levels in the next video. And then that'll be everything in the rock done. The rock basin or rock village area done. We still got to do that bog. I forgot what that bog level is called. I literally cannot be asked for the life of me. Like I said, it's very forgettable. So I just genuinely, for the life of me, cannot be asked to think of anything that... Okay, well... Run, yeah, run's already over. Run's already over. Run is already over. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep, yeah, yep, yep, yep. Run is literally already over. Good land, the lag is crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we were not going to hit that in 45, but we can do it. I got a lot of money's bettings. Say, I messed up, but that's okay because we got it. And there we go. That's everything. So we just got to talk to him and he'll give me the power cell. Talk to Shawty over here. She'll give me a power cell. Everyone's happy. And boom. That's the precursor basin done. Still don't like it. That's probably the easiest I've gone through it. And probably one of the more pleasant experiences I've had with it. Still don't like it though. So there we go. Thank you.
That's awfully good of you.
Awfully good of you.
Help you out. Now I can get back to my research.
Thanks, Shawty. Yeah, and you can get back to your research, and I will also give you power cells for your research. So you can give me 2 of them. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
I like how he basically did kind of swindle her. Like before he was like 2 power cells. She's like, you're not gonna get that out of me that easy. I'm dead. Yep.
Oh, great moves, kid. I knew that time record would fall. Now here's your power cell, and I can go collect my big payoff.
Yeah, except now nobody's gonna beat mine. And here's the break even.
Oh, yeah! These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell, I promise.
Yeah, and then you're just gonna bid it all away. Alright. That should be it. In the next video, we'll tackle the bog. And we'll tackle the... I think that's like the precursor underground or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is, but we'll tackle those in the next video. But for now, If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like on the video. It does help out a lot. Lets me know you guys are enjoying what I'm putting out, and you know, also helps me be able to further motivate my team and get these videos out faster for you guys to enjoy. If you guys want to see them, you know, at their best. Okay, we're good. So if you guys really want to enjoy that, this content that's coming out, then you're gonna want to do that. Leave a like on the video, and I'll see you in the next one.